शिवाय शिव जी सदा सहाय ओम नमः शिवाय गुरु जी सदा सहाय
Jai Guruji, everybody. Shukrana Guruji ka for giving me this opportunity to do a satsang. And firstly, I wanted to thank the Bade Mandir management who have been doing these satsangs for almost 10 months now, and I have been listening very religiously, and they have really been such a blessing in this in the coronavirus time. And secondly, I wanted to thank all the sangat who have shared their satsang on this group. Each and every one of them have been so inspiring, and they have been so heartwarming. And every day I try and listen to one satsang at least, and मैं जब भी किसी का भी सत्संग सुनती हूँ, I'm really blessed कि even though गुरुजी आज हमारे साथ नहीं है, हमें फिर भी उनके बारे में इतना कुछ जानने को मिलता है. I'll share my small journey with Guruji. Small journey because I'm very small and he's very big, and Guruji chose to come in my life after my mother's death. My mother passed away in 2017, and Sangaji, she passed away with a heart attack, and I was not there with her. And मुझे मालूम नहीं था कि मेरे मदर इतना ज्यादा गुरुजी में बिलीव करते थे. I knew that she used to go for Guruji Satsang, but my mother had never shared so much about him. All she had shared with my sister was that a month before her passing away, ki when she passes away, she's going to go very soon. So she knew that she was going to pass away soon, and she wanted us to do a 3-day satsang for her after her passing away. उस समय मुझे obviously after her death मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आया. गुरुजी कौन है, क्या, मैंने कभी उनके बारे में इतना सुना नहीं था. But anyhow, मेरे मदर के जाने के बाद a year later I became very depressed. I started feeling very ill. I left my job. My health was such that I just couldn't work anymore. I used to have a constant headache. I had many problems. And partly because of my grief for my mother, because she left me so suddenly. It was very hard. Uske baad I started going to Guruji Satsang because I felt that somehow I felt my mother's connection was drawing me to Guruji. So I went to Guruji. I went to a few Guruji Satsangs, and I don't know why, but I started seeing my mother in Guruji, and मुझे नहीं पता था कि गुरुजी इतने miraculous हैं. अब छोटी बातों में अपनी presence दिखाते हैं. I didn't know anything about that, but as I started Guru Satsangs, I realized that Guruji was slowly, he would really pull me out of my ill health, in the sense that when I was feeling very ill, I still am not recovered completely, but I'm much better now. But the last 1 year has been very hard. I was going for numerous number of tests, but how Guruji helped me and how Guruji saved me is the biggest satsang I think that I can share today. There were various instances जब मैं गुरुजी के सामने बैठ के बहुत ज्यादा उनको याद करती थी, बहुत रोती थी कि गुरुजी, you've taken my mother, what do I do, but गुरुजी मुझे मेरे सपने में आके मुझे लाइव दर्शन देते थे, मुझे ये बताते थे कि I am here. एक बारी I prayed to Guruji and I said, Guruji, मैं आपसे कभी मिली नहीं, and maybe that's that's one of the biggest regrets of my life. लेकिन अब मैं क्या करूं? I didn't meet you before, and I want to know, I want to feel you, I want to touch you, because you know I hear so many संगत जिन्होंने आपके चरण छुए, जिन्होंने आपके साथ बैठे, आपके साथ बातें करी. So one day Guruji came in my dreams. उन्होंने मुझे अपने white, बहुत ही beautiful white चोले में आए, और मैं क्यू में थी, और गुरुजी वहां पे खड़े हुए थे, और मैं उनको देख रही थी. And I just put my hand in Guruji's heart. I touched him and I felt it, and suddenly I woke up. So I realized that गुरुजी को अगर आप दिल से, बहुत दिल से अगर आप उनको याद करते हो, तो वो जरूर आते हैं, और वो जरूर आपको वो सेंस ऑफ सिक्योरिटी देते हैं that one is looking for. And in my case he did. मैं फिर एक बारी मेरे गुरुजी दर्शन दिए उन्होंने मुझे. वो बैठे हुए थे और उनके चरण, मैंने बोला गुरुजी मैं आपके चरण दबा दूं. And he put his charan forward, and I just touched his charan, and I said Guru, and I thought to myself, itne soft charan, and it was literally, I was feeling it for real. And then I woke up and I realized that Guruji showed me that I may not be with you in person, or you may not see me when you're awake, but I'm very much with you when you can't. I'm very much with you still. So गुरुजी ने ऐसे बहुत दर्शन दिए, बहुत 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 प्यार दिखाया, और अपने और ये सही है कि गुरुजी का कनेक्शन जो है, इट्स अ डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन, इट्स नॉट थ्रू एनीबॉडी. और आप जितना उन्हें याद करोगे, वो उतना ही आप उनको अपने पास पाओगे. एंड टुडे संगत जी, आई एम नॉट completely recovered, but I'm happier. I feel Guruji gave me a new life. I'm living a life without my mother, but I know that with Guruji, she's with me, and Guruji has given me that peace, that security, that he's really held my hand. And I think that's one of the biggest satsangs I have right now, is that he's with me. There's another satsang I would like to share about my son. My son had to go to a new school, and we were preparing for lots of exams, and we were preparing for, it was very hard. He had to, and he was only 7 years old at that time, and my husband and I were preparing him for these 3 exams in 3 schools, and he was working very hard, and I was like, Guruji, and I don't know, I had a feeling that he would not get in because those exams were very, very hard. And मैं एक बार जब उसका सुबह एग्जाम था, तो मैं सत्संग सुन रही थी सुबह 6, 6:30 बजे. एंड वहां पे मैंने एक आंटी का सत्संग सुना, जिसमें उन्हें बताया कि she was preparing for MBA or something, and and she didn't know how she was going to prepare, but she said that she cleared the MBA exam, but she was not giving the exam. It was actually Guruji who was giving the exam. So I had faith in my heart that Guruji, आप ही लिखोगे उसके एग्जाम, और आप ही करोगे जो आपने करना है, and it's up to you, Guruji. And Sangat ji, I saw the exam paper. It was very hard. Everybody who came out, they said it was the hardest exam paper, and I was like, okay, he's probably not going to get in. But I said, you know what, Guruji, जो भी आप उसका लिए सही सोचोगे, I'll accept it, And when the result came, he was admitted in both the schools, and I knew that this is Guruji. Guruji made him give the exam. I know it. It was impossible otherwise. So Guruji has his miraculous ways of showing you ki when I am there, you have nothing to worry. And if he doesn't give you something, then there's nothing to worry as well, because he knows what he's doing with you. So पहले मैं बहुत मांगती थी कि गुरुजी मुझे प्लीज ये दे दो, आप वो दे दो. I used to feel like, but now I'm scared of asking from Guruji, because we have to उनसे मांगना नहीं, उनको मानना है. So I have learned in my heart that मांगने से कुछ नहीं होगा, मानने से होगा कि गुरुजी को मानो, उनको प्यार दो, and acceptance and शुक्राना is what I have learned in my journey. with Guruji till now, जो मेरी जिंदगी में पहले बिल्कुल भी नहीं थे. I never accepted my situation. I always tried to control it. And secondly, was I ever grateful for everything in my life? Probably not. So Guruji really taught me कि मुझको मानो, मुझसे मांगो नहीं, and be thankful जो मैंने तुम्हें दिया है, उसको तो थैंक यू करो पहले, और मांगने से पहले उसको तो थैंक यू करो. So this is my journey with Guruji till now, and he's taught me how to live. He's taught me how to be happy in the circumstances that I'm in. He's taught me how to love life. So जितनी बारी मैं गुरुजी का शुक्राना करूं उससे भी कम है, because this life is given to me by him. Because after my mother's passing away, I did not think I could live any further. So Guruji, शुक्राना from every part of my body. शुक्राना that आपने मुझे नई जिंदगी दी, आपने मुझे फिर से जीना सिखाया, और you've taught me that I'm with you, I'm holding your hand. So Sangari, this was my satsang today, and lots of love to everybody around the world, all the sangat, and may Guruji bless you and give you all the happiness. And Shukrana Vikram uncle for giving me this opportunity today. So grateful, and I'd like to end my satsang. Shukrana.